Oh, this is a very weird looking angle. Yeah, this looks very professional, doesn't it? Oh, such a nice mat. Yeah, I just decided to do this, so yeah, whatever. I can't find my little handy dandy cutter, so I'm just going to be using a little screwdriver. I don't know if you can see that actually. Screwdriver. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. Ba-da-ba. And just so you guys know, this is the starter set with 40 cards. That is a big difference compared to the original one. The original one would only start with 6 cards, like I said. However, it does give you 6 Baku cores, and then 3 Bakugan, which are Pyrus Hydros, Aquos Fangzor, and Heas Nilius. Interesting. So, opening it up, we get the cards and a rulebook, Hydros Ultra, Fangzor, and Nilius. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, is this one of those collect them all things? Yup. Legit. Collect them all. All right, cool. So, yeah. And then they did change the elements a little bit, or the attributes. Pyrus, Aquos, Heas, Ventus, Darkus. Subterra is now technically Aurelus. And there's Diamond, but those are extra ones. They don't count as regular ones. Which is interesting, to say the least. Alright, so I guess that... Oh, how to close Hydros. I'll look at the rules in a second. I want to check everything out real quick. So these are the Baku cores. So from what I could tell, gathering online intel, these are now the new gate cards, and they have different abilities and whatnot. So there's Green Fist, Red Fist, Shield, or Orange Shield, Blue Shield, and Helix. Interesting. And once you land on it, the magnet will actually stick to it, and you get whichever ones get stuck onto it. So you could actually get like 2 of these if you're lucky. And they all have different bonuses: 600B, 600B, -3 attack, +2 attack, 150B, +4 attack. And these are pretty good. And there is Hydros. Oh, cool, cool. All right, so he goes like that. Wait, no, his head goes in like that.
Oh man, why do they make it so complicated? Honestly, like where's the amusement? Where's the joy? Does it just go like that?
Oh, and then the head goes next. Okay, so that is Hydros. And these are actually kind of cool because, like, the Ultras, these kinds, actually have the magnets in different places besides the bottom. So if I take one of these, and he'll actually flip over and have the thing on his head. That's actually kind of cool. And he actually is supposed to, like, you know, whoosh, and flip over and open like that. That's pretty cool. And then Fangzor, he's a snake. He's a water snake. And then, ooh, Nilius. Looking pretty cool. Okay, so I don't know if it's me or if they just poorly designed them or something, but Hydros Ultra is just too hard to close. I spent like 6 minutes trying to close him. No, I'm not using that. No, hell no, I'm not using that in my deck. And speaking of deck, let's check out what cards are in here. Because this is a 40 card deck. So these are flip cards. And from what I understand, they kind of act like damage ability cards. So your deck is actually your life. So matches are going to be pretty quick. And whenever you're flipping for damage, if you flip over a flip card, you can then activate it. So this one will just draw a card, and then this one is actually block outsiders. Stop non-Pyrus damage. Well, it just says stop non-Pyrus. But that means if you're taking damage from a Bakugan that is not Pyrus, you can stop the attack immediately. And then boom, boom, non-Aquos. Alright. And then there's other abilities and whatnot, other flips. This is actually a pretty decent deck. Alright, so Yeah, I won't go over every single card in here. Now here's something that some people may or may not want to do, but I am going to do it anyways. I'm going to go through the rule book. So the cards, there's, for example, using Fangzor, there is the name, the faction, the paired Baku cores. So each card will actually tell you which type of Baku cores to use. So for Fangzor, he gets those. For Hydrus Ultra, he gets that one and the Helix. And then for Nilius, he gets those two. Then there's also the B power, the damage, and the ability. Also the set icon. And so let's see. Then there's card type. There's hero cards. There's Evo cards, evolution cards, flip cards, and then, yeah, action cards up there. And then the card backs, whatnot. They do actually look different, by the way, so you can actually tell which one's the ability cards and which one are the character cards. Then you'll have 3 Bakugan and their character cards, 6 Baku cores, 2 for each character card, and then 40 card deck. Players will alternate placing Baku core in the center of the playing field, face down. It will make the hide matrix. So these will create a hide matrix made up of 12 different Baku cores. There's Helix, Fist, Magic Shield, Flaming Fist, and Shield. And then starting the game, each player will shuffle their 40 card deck. Both players will draw a card. 40 card deck and draw 5 cards to begin the game. So you start with 35 card deck and then a 5 card hand. 3, 4, and 5. Then both players will draw a card from their deck beginning of each round. So you both draw a card at the same time. You're actually sharing a turn technically. Then it's the energy phase. Players may select any card from their hand to play face down as an energy card. Boop. Whatever the heck that was. So, oh god. Right, I didn't shuffle this and I just went through them all. So, yeah. Actually, I would want to put a flip, so that would go energy. So that would be energy, which, because I played a lot of Duel Masters in my time, I'm probably going to put them upside down just to know the difference. Each player chooses an unopened Bakugan they will roll. Players must roll their Bakugan toward the hide matrix. And then, if no Bakugan open, re-roll. If only one Bakugan opens, that player turns over their character card and is declared the victor. If both players' Bakugan open, they will each turn over their character card. Combine the B score for each character card with the B score from any Baku core that was picked up. Also, it only counts if the Bakugan opened via the Baku core. If it opened through force, like it hit the table and it opened, that does not count. Even if the Baku core isn't attached, if it opened and then slid off, that's fine. That's fine. You just don't get a Baku core. But if you actually have, like, it is possible to actually get 2 Baku cores. Like that. And like, no matter what, if your Bakugan opens on a Baku core and it has at least 1 Baku core on it, you get any Baku cores attached to it. Boom. But you have to be able to pick it up and not fall. Then, in case of a tie, or highest B wins the brawl. In case of tie, both players put the top card of their decks into their discard pile. Highest energy cost card wins. Repeat the process if needed. Then the winner of the brawl sets their open Bakugan on its character card and is named the victor. Each player the other player returns their Bakugan to ball form, places it on its character card, and returns any Baku core it picked up to the hide matrix. You can return them wherever you want, so you can the hide matrix will change quite a bit. Each player may play cards to modify damage until both players pass. So you can strengthen up your attack while your opponent tries to decrease it and whatnot. The victor combines the attack from the character card, any cards played, and any Baku core it picked up. The victor deals damage to the opponent equal to each damage it has. The opponent flips 1 card into their discard pile from the top of their deck for each damage they are dealt. So, for example, if Nilius did just a straight 5 damage, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 damage. that would be the discard pile. And now my deck is less. If a flip card is exposed while flipping, the damaged player may pay the cost of that flip card to play it, if applicable. Flip cards will note what faction can be countered. If a flip card is played, it must be used right away before any more cards are flipped. So that way, if you're doing damage, you can actually nullify all of the damage. So, because I've seen videos of people doing 20 damage, and that's almost half your deck. So stopping that damage is pretty important. And a team attack. If a player wins a brawl and all 3 of their Bakugan are open, they deliver a devastating team attack. The victor Bakugan combines the attack of each Bakugan on the team and any Bakucore they picked up. After a team attack, all 3 Bakugan return to the ball form and all their Bakugores to the hide matrix. Holy crap. That's pretty intense. That's how they're doing like 20 or so. That's 5, 10, 11 right there, and any Bakugores extra and cards you play. That's a lot of damage in one turn. But until you do the team attack, any open Bakugan you use cannot be used again. You have to do the team attack in order to close them. Players may play action, evo, or hero cards before the turn ends. Once both players are done playing cards, they recharge their uncharged energy cards and begin a new draw phase. Player that makes his opponent flip a card from their deck when they have no more cards left wins the game. A player with no cards left in their deck cannot lose during draw phase. They can only lose as a result of damage. Alright, so this is the Bakugan card collection. It has 3 actual little card packs to actually increase your deck strength and whatnot. Each pack has 10 cards, and this one actually comes with 2 Bakugores. And it has a extra big card. I don't really care about that. It's a little more expensive than buying 3 packs, but I justify it with the fact that you get the 2 Bakugores. Also, I figured out why this guy is so hard to close. Apparently, he is like the one I got was a little misshapen inside, and so this little left arm or the right arm of him doesn't actually close all the way unless the head is pushed in. So I might play with him. I might just switch him out. I don't know. He is a pretty strong Bakugan. His evolutions are really worth it, but I could switch him out depending on what I get in these packs. So let's go ahead and open this up. Also, if you can hear my birds, that's fine. My birds, I didn't want to move them to start this video. I just really wanted to start up because I was impatient. Alright, so first up we get a red fist, well, a fire fist, excuse me, with plus 250 and plus 3 damage. That's not too bad. Then a magic shield with, plus 650B. That's pretty good. Alright, and we have the piece de résistance. Oh, hey, another rulebook. Sweet. And a little plastic piece in the middle. And a Dragonoid Ultra super big card, because why not? This is a really big unnecessary card. It feels kind of flimsy, honestly, but it's cool for a collector's item. I know that Yu-Gi-Oh! Did some of these, but theirs were better stock than this, honestly. It is kind of cool, though, and I do like the hexy thing it's got going on. It is a nice looking card. And you know what? I'm actually going to put that as the background for this. You know what? No. I'm going to do that, actually. Just show off, hey, Bakugan! Alright, so we've got the packs right here. 3 little packs. And we're going to start with, I'm pretty sure that's Hydrus. And they actually have this little thing up top. So let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, first up we have a flip card. Counter Outsiders. That's one we had in the deck. And then counter Pyrus specifically. But that is a 0, so it might be handy. Block Ventus, again, a 0. Wow, we got a lot of flips in this. What the hell? Halt Chaos. Another one? Draw a card. Cease Outsiders Non-Darkus. Might of Sindus. This turn, the victor is decided by the highest strength instead of... Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. I like that. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I used to run the lowest G-Power wins decks. So this might actually be my style. Power of Ritual. And this is Oh, this one's actually a rare too. Ooh, okay, so a rare card, another rare card, Power Ritual, +1 energy for each Bakugan that you Bakugan hold. Oh, so that is actually adding energy for that turn. That's pretty cool. Ooh, Titan Pegatrix. That's a super rare. All right, +4 energy for 1000 B, 4 damage, and if you land on a green or on a fist hex or a Baku core, you get 500 B and 5 damage. Oh, that looks nice. All right, this is actually a rare hex. In each pack, you'll get a hex card. It's just like the big one. It just has a nice hex thing. It can be a common, it can be a rare, super rare, etc. So -3 damage. And then sacrifice, you may discard a card for -3 damage from all enemy Bakugan instead. Ooh, that's actually good for whenever they do like the team strikes. All right. And now, first card, Shade Blade. Kind of rolls off the tongue. +2 attack for 0. That's actually pretty decent. Shadow Hue, +100 B, +3 strength. Icicle, +6 damage. I keep saying strength and damage. I hope you guys are understanding that that's supposed to mean the same thing. Smoke Armor, +500 B. Repel Destruction. Stop Darkus or Pyrus. That's pretty interesting. Repel Outsiders, Non-Ventus. Hyper Hydrus Ultra, another one of him. That is interesting. 606. I might add that one. Ooh, Barbara Kuzo. That is actually the main character in the anime's mom. That's interesting. Fury. At the end of the turn, you have no cards in your hand. Draw a card. That is a rare card. Strata. All players draw an additional card each turn. Super rare. All right, cool. And Power Ritual. +1 for each Bakugan that your Bakugan holds. That is a rare hex. That is interesting. I've gotten 2 rare hexes. That's pretty good. And the last pack. And honestly, I went to Target and I wanted to get more like actual packs, but they were sold out. These Bakugan have been selling pretty well, actually. It's surprising me how much they're being sold. Meteoric Lance, +11 damage. Holy crap. Fire Vortex, +6 damage. There's a little bit of damage on the card. Fury, if you have no cards in hand, +12. Jesus, that's good. Well, I mean, it's 1 more energy for that, and honestly, you get nearly not as much, so you're gonna have to try and work. Honestly, that's not really that good of a card. Thinking about it, that's actually kind of crappy. Fireball, +3. Molten Helix, +2, and Double Strike. Bakugan with Double Strike deal twice their attack when attacking. That is good, actually. Greater Water Boost, +100 B. Whoops. Hydro Blast, +4 damage and +4 Frost. Hyper Mantanoid Ultra, 805. Diamond Serpentese. Really? Oh, that's a rare. 1005. If you land on a shield, that's 5 extra damage. And if you land on a fist, that's 500 extra B. That's pretty interesting. Oh, that's rare. And then Marco. This guy is just the worst in the show. I hate his guts. Fury, if you have no cards in hand, +5 damage to your attacks. Whoa, Hyper Nilius, rare hex. 3 energy, 800 B, 8 damage. If you discard this card, you may play it for free. Like, holy crap, that's actually pretty cool. And that's all the cards. Yeah, and that will be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm actually really interested to try this out. I'm gonna get my friend to go ahead and play this with me and see what he thinks. He actually used to play Bakugan as well, so I want to see what he thinks of all of this new stuff. So I'll probably get another set of Bakugan stuff, maybe another starter set, or just collect some more stuff. Or maybe he'll go buy a starter set. He's interested in it now. So honestly, I may or may not record that and post it. So if you guys want to see more of that, let me know. Until next time, Jay Akari, logging out.